Hi everyone. So let's start today's class. So yesterday we have learned about the Lehina Karma, and also we have learned different type of diseases such as Kugunaga, Ahipudana, Shidalasaga, like that, and a number of diseases we have learned. And now we are going to learn about some formulations that is described in Kaumarabhatya. Okay. The first one, that is Bala Chadurbhadrika. It is explained in Vaishyaji Ratnavali. So the ingredients of this yoga is Karkadaga Shringi, Adivisha, Musta, and Pipali. So there are 4 ingredients. Okay. So the code is CAMP. You can see that KAMP. K for Karkadaga Shringi, and A for Adivisha, M for Musta, and P for Pipali. Right. Then the Anupana of this yoga is honey or Shaudra, and it is indicated for Shiro Jwaradi Saragnam, Shwasa Kasa Vamiharam. So it's very, very important formulation. So you have to study the ingredients with this code and also the indications. So maybe the question may be like this. The yoga indicated for Shiro Jwaradi Saragnam in Bala is Bala Chadurbhatrika. Okay. So there is mainly 4 ingredients. Right. Then the next yoga, that is Kumara Kalyana Rasam. It's also explained in Vaishyajaraknavali. The ingredients are Rasa Sinduram, Swarna Basmam, Swarna Makshigam, Abragam, Loham, Mukta, Pishti. These are the ingredients. And its dosage is half Vritti, and Anupana is given as Shira or Siddha. And it is indicated for Jwara, Shwasa, Vamana, Parigarbhigam, and Grahadosham. Okay, so yesterday we have learned about the Parigarbhigam, the disease which is caused due to the intake of stanya of a pregnant mother. Okay. Then the Kumara Kalyana Rasa, the code is like that. Kumara likes Shira and Siddha. So you can note that the Anupana is important in this yoga, Shira and Siddha. So you should connect this like that. Kumara likes Shira and also Siddha. Okay. And next is Krimi Kudara Rasam. So you may be heard about this yoga, Krimi Kudara Rasam. So it should be, Bhavana should be done in Bringa Rajaswarasam for 7 days, and Matra is Valla. Okay. And next is Aravindasavam. It's indicated for Sarva Rogakna and Bala Pushti Agnivardanam Ayushyo. So these are the indication for Aravindasavam. It is commonly used in our clinics to increase the Bala and Pushti and Agni of the child. Okay. Next is Priyanana Modagam. We have learned about the Priyanana Modagam in our last classes, which is used in child in Stanyabanayanam. So we have learned that this Priyanana Modagam is useful for the baby to increase the immunity and also Bala Varna, etc. So different type of Priyanana Modagas are explained in classical textbook, such as Priyala Majja Modagam. These are the important things. Okay. And the coming yoga, that is ghritam. It's very, very important. You should remember its indications. Okay. The Brahmi Siddharthaga Vaja Chariva Kushta Saindavehi Sakanehi Sadidam Pidam Vakmeda Smridikrit Vidam Ayushyam. 1 minute. Okay. Ayushyam Ashma Rakshoknam Budonmada Nibarhanam. So these are the indications of this Brahmi Grida. It's also useful in our clinics, especially for those child who have difficulty to speak and difficulty to memorize the things, that is Vak, Meda, Smridikrit. ghritam. So that, underline that. Okay, Vak, Meda, Smriti, Krit, ghritam. So then medicated ghee, which is prepared with brahmi, siddharthaga, vaja, shariva, ushta, saindava, and kana. So these are the ingredients. This should and consumed bestows good speech, intelligence, memory, and long life. And it also protects from sins and evil spirits, cures insanity due to possession by evil spirit. Okay. So in this Brahmi Grida, you have to remember the indication that Vak Meda Smriti Grida. Then next is Ashtanga Gridam. So these yogas are explained in Ashtanga Hridaya Uttarasthana. So Ashtanga Gridam, which explained as Vaja Indulega Mandogi Shankapushpi Shadavari Brahma Somamruda Brahmi Kalki Kritya Palamshiga Ashtangam Vibhajet Sarpi Prastam Shira Chadurgunam Tatpidam Danyam Ayushyam Vakmeda Smriti Buddhikrit. Okay, so the indications for the Ashtanga Grida is Vakmeda Smriti Buddhikrit. Whereas in Brahmi Grida, Vakmeda Smriti Krit Grida. Additionally, in Ashtanga Grida, the Buddhi is also indicated. For the Buddhi, it's also indicated. Vakmeda Smriti Buddhikrit. Okay. Then the next yoga, that is Saraswata Gridam, is also used to increase the intelligence and memory power of the child. The yoga is given as Ajakshira, Abhaya, Vyosha, Pada, Ugra, Shigru Saindavehi, Siddham, Saraswadam, Sarpirva, Meda, Smriti, Vannikrit. Vak, Meda, Smriti, Vannikrit. Okay. So the indication is it confers to good speech or voice, intelligence, memory, and Vanni. Vanni means digestive capacity. So, the Saraswata Grida, the indication is Vak Meda Smriti Vannikrit. Whereas in Ashtanga Grida, Vak Meda Smriti Buddhikrit. And in Brahmi Grida, Vak Meda Smriti Krit. Okay, note these differences. And also, you have to note that the Saraswata Grida is prepared with the Ajak Shira. The Shira used here is God's milk, Ajak Shira in Saraswata Grida. Okay. It's also very important yoga, Saraswata Grida. And next is Hemadri Prasha or Swarna Prasha. We have learned in the Lehana point that it is useful to increase the immunity power of the baby. So mainly 4 type of Hemadri Prasha or Swarna Prasha is explained in our textbook. That is Hema, Shweda Vaja, Kushtam, Arka Pushpi, Sakanchana, Hema, Malsyakshaga, Shanga, Kaidarya, Kanagam Vaja, Chatvara Ede Padokta, Prasha, Madhugrida Prudaha, Varsham Lida, Vabu, Meda Bala Varnagara Shubha. So the 4 type of Hema Prasha or Swarna Prashas are Hema, Shweda, Vaja, and Kushta. And Arkapushpi and Kanchana. Kanchana means Swarna. Hema means also Swarna. And the third one, that is Hema, Malsyakshaga, and Shanga. And the fourth one, that is Kaidarya, Kanaga, and Vaja. And Dhanupana is Madhu and Ghrita. And it's indicated in Vabu, Meda, Bala, Varnagara. Okay. So it's very important. You should study this sloga. Then next Grida, that is Vajadi Grida. Okay. Vaja Yeshtyahva Sindhutha Patya Nagara Dibyagehi Shudyade Vakvik Lidehi Sakushta Kana Jiragehi. So it is known as Vajadi Grida. This is prepared with Vaja, Yeshti, Saiva, Patya, Nagara, Deepyaga, Kushta, Kana, and Jiraga. So it should take daily in order to purify the speech. Vak Shuddhi, Shuddhyade Vak, that is the indication of vachadi ghritam. Okay. So these are the important yoga. You should remember it. And once again, I will repeat, the vachadi ghritam is for Vak Shuddhi. And 4 type of hema prashas are explained, which should be taken with madhu and ghrita, and it also increases meda, bala, varna, etc. And also saraswata ghrita, which should be prepared by prepared with ajakshira, and also indicated in vak, meda, smriddhi, vannikrit. Okay. And the Ashtanga Grudha, the indicated in Vak, Meda, Smriti, Buddhikrit, whereas the Brahmi Grudha is indicated in Vak, Meda, Smritikrit, and also Bodho and Mada Nibarhana. Okay, it's also used in different type of Graha Bada. Okay. And also you have to remember the yoga Bala Chadurbhadrika. So these are the main important things, important formulations. Okay. Then we are moving to the next point, that is, also explain another yogas that is explained in the second chapter of Ashtanga Hridaya Uttarasthana. It's very important, that is Rajanyadi Churna. The yoga is Rajani, Daru Sarala, Shreyasi, Brihadi Dvayam, Shni Parni, Shadahwacha, Leedam, Makshiga Sarpisha, Grahani, Deebanam Shreshtam, Marudasya Anulomanam, Adisara, Jwara, Shwasa, Kamala, Pandu Kasanat, Balasya, Sarvarogeshu, Pujidam, Balavarnadam. So please mark the last line, that is Balasya Sarvarogeshu, Pujidam, Balavarnadam. So it is very useful yoga in our clinics, and it can be given to all child for all disease. Sarvarogeshu Pujitam. And it also helps to mitigate the Adisara, Jwara, Shwasa, etc. Okay. If a baby have any problems like frequent fever or kasa, shwasa, so we can prescribe them this Rajanyadi Churna. Its main content is Rajani, that is Haridra. Okay. And it stimulates the duodenum and causes downward movement of Vada, and also cures diarrhea, fever, dyspnea. Okay. So it should be taken with the Makshiga and Sarpisha. So note that also. So Makshiga and Sarpisha is the Anupana of this Rajanyadi Churna. Okay. And next important yoga, that is Samangadi Gridam. We have learned this Grida in which context? Dandodbhava yogas, Samangadi Gridam. Okay. So the yoga is Samangadadagi Lodra Kudannada Baladvayehi Maha Saha Shudra Saha Vilva Shaladubihi Sakarpasi Falastoye Sadidehi Sadidam Gridam Shira Mastu Yudam Handi Shikram Dendodbhavodbhavan Vividan Amayan Edat Vriddha Kashyaba Nirmidam. So the Samangadi Grida, it should be taken with the Mastu and Shira. So Anupana is Shira and Mastu. Note that. So Samangadi Grida, the Anupana is Shira and Mastu, whereas the Rajanyadi Churna, Grida and Madhu. So Samangadi Grida is indicated in Dendojanya Rogas. Okay. It was formulated by Vriddha Kashyapa. Okay. Vriddha Kashyapa Nirmidam. Gridam is Samangadi Gridam. And next is sthiradi gridam. Yesterday we have learned about Bala Shosha, isn't it? So what is the dominant dosha or the causative dosha of Bala Shosha? Anyone? The main dosha? Yeah. Yeah. Haba. Okay. So, in Bala Shosha, the sthiradi gridam is indicated. So, sthira, vaja, vibrihadi, kagoli, pippali, nadehi, nijulolpala, varshambu, barni, mustescha, karshigehi, siddham, prastardham, ajasya, srodasam, shodanam param. So, it cleanses the srodasam, shodanam param is sthiradi gridam, so that it can be given to the baby with the kumara shosha. Okay. Next is Yashtyahvadigadam. This is not important as much. Next, that is Lakshadi tailam. It's also very important. Okay. Laksharasa samam taila prastham mastu chadurgunam ashwagandha nishadaru kaundi kushtabda chandanehi samurva rohini rasna shadahva madugehi same siddham lakshadigam nama tailam abhyanjanadigam. Okay. Balyam jwarakshayonmada shwasa abasmara vadanut yaksha rashasa bhudagnam garbhaninam cha shasyate. So it's very important. You should study the indications. That is balyam. It can be used to increase the strength of the baby, and frequently we are giving this abhyanga with this taila to increase the immunity of the baby. Okay. Also useful in abasmara vadanut, and also to mitigate the graha dosha yaksharasha sabodaknam, and also indicated in garbhini. Okay. So the medicated oil prepared with 1 prastha of taila and equal quantity of solution of laksha, 4 times that of quantity of mastu. So equal quantity of decoction of equal parts of ashwagandha, nishadaru, etc. are used to prepare the lakshadi tailam, and it is used for massage and bath. Abhyanga tailam abhyanjanadiga. Okay. So remember this lakshadi tailam, samgadi ghritam, and also rajanyadi churnam, its indication, and also anupan. Okay. Next, we are moving to the next part, that is Bala Graha. So, the Puraguhasya Dekshartam Nimitta Shula Panina. It is explained in Ashtanga Hridayam. Sharavanasya Rekshartam is mentioned in Sushruta Samhita. So, the Srishta of this Balagraha is Shulapani, in order to protect or for the Reksha of Subramanya. That is mainly indicated for Balagraha. Okay. So in ancient times, this Shulapani is created, this type of grahas, in order to protect the Subramanya from the evil spirit. Okay. Then we have to study the type of Balagraha. Mainly, the point you have to remember is the type of Balagraha. Sushruta and Bhavapragasha explain 9 type of Balagraha, whereas in Ashtanga Hridaya, Yoga Ragnagara, Madhava Nidana, and Sharangadara Samhita, the 12 types are explained. And in Kashyapa Samhita, 20 synonyms of Revadi. Revadi means a type of Graha, explained only in Kashyapa Samhita. Sorry, Kashyapa Samhita only explains a Graha named Revadi. So it has 20 synonyms. And also the 10 in number. So if a question is asked, the type of Graha Bada according to Kashyapa, you should select 10. Mainly, if the options have 10, you should write that answer. Okay, because according to Rishta Swapna Anusarena, 10 number are mentioned in Kashyapa Samhita. Okay, Rishta Swapna Anusarena. Mark that as 2 star. Okay. And Ravana Krida Kumara Tantram explains 12 types, that is Madruga. Madruga is the Graha Bada, which is of 12 type. And in Harida Samhita, 8 types are explained. And also Charaga mentioned Asangya Graham, but in Chakravani mentioned this as Madruga. So mainly one type. In Chakrapani commentary, one type of graha is mentioned as Madruga, but Charaka Samhita, Asangya Graham is mentioned. Okay. So please note this code. That is नवग्रह को देखकर सुश्रुता को बीपी हो गया. Navagraha, Nava means Nayan. Graha means the here the context of Graha Vada. को देखकर सुश्रुत संहिता को बीपी, बीपी means भाव प्रकाश, बीपी हो गया. What that code? नवग्रह को देखकर सुश्रुत को बीपी हो गए. And next is माधव के हृदय में. The second one, माधव के हृदय में एक रत्न रावण ने देखा. So while decoding Madhav means Madhava Nidana, Hriday means Ashtanga Hridaya, एक रत्न means Yoga Ratnagara, Ravan ne dekha, because in Ravana Krida Kumara Tandra, here also 12 type is mentioned. Ravan ne dekha, सारे रत्न, इसलिए वो सारे रत्न बाहर लेकर आया. सारे means Sarangadar Samhita. Okay. Bahar means here 12. Barah. Bahar. Barah. Okay. Got that point? माधव के हृदय में एक रत्न रावण ने देखा, सारे रत्न वो बाहर लेकर आया. Okay. And the Vakbada and Sushruta classified this graha according to Linga Beda. Okay, male, female, according to Vakbada and Sushruta, they classified according to Linga Beda. So let's see, for Vakbada, 5 Manushya Vigraha and 7 Stri Vigraha are explained. So in Ashtanga Hridaya or Ashtanga Sangraha, 5 male and 7 female grahas are mentioned. Whereas in Sushruta Samhita, 3 male and 6 female grahas are mentioned. Okay. So let's explain what are the Purusha Graha and Sri Graha according to Vakbada and Sushruta. These acharyas are explained and classified each Graha into Purusha and Sri Graha, but you have to study the classification according to Vakbada and Sushruta. Mainly, you have to study that. Okay. So, according to Vakbada, the Purusha Grahas are 5 in number. That is Skanda, Vishaga, Mesha, Shvagraha, Pidrugraha. But in Sushruta Samhita, the Purusha Grahas are 3 in number. That is Skanda Graha, Skanda Abhasmaram, Naigamesham. Okay. The Sri Graha, according to Vakbada, are Shaguni, Pudana, Shida Pudana, Anda Pudana, Mugamandiga, Revadi, and Shushka Revadi. Whereas according to Sushruta, Shaguni, Pudana, Shida Pudana, Anda Pudana, Mugamandiga, and Revadi. Okay. So the code is like this. The Purusha Graha, according to Sushruta Samhita, you can write the code as SNS. SNS. That is Skanda Graha. And for Naigamesham, and as for Skanda Basmaram, SNS. Whereas in Vakbada, write the code as Swa, 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 Pida. So, Pida, विसा के लिए हमेशा स्कंद को बुलाते हैं. स्वपिदा विसा के लिए हमेशा स्कंद को बुलाते हैं. स्व मीन्स स्वग्रहा, पिदा पितृग्रहा, विसा मीन्स विशागा के लिए हमेशा, हमेशा मीन्स here मेषा, Okay, you have to remember Hamesha as Mesha and Skanda as Skanda Graha. Okay. Got this code? According to Sushruta, the code is SNS and Vakbada स्वपिता विसा के लिए हमेशा स्कंदा को बुलाते हैं. And the tree graha, you can remember it as, according to Vakbada, there is 3 Pudana names. That is Pudana, Shida Pudana, and the Pudana, and 2 Revadi. That is Revadi and Shushka Revadi are present. Okay. So write down the code as 3 Pudana and 2 Revadi. इन लोगों के मुग और मुख शगुनी की जैसे है. Just a code. Remember these names. Okay. So on according to Vakbada. So Are Va means Vakbada. 3 Pudana and 2 Revadi. इसके मुग कैसे है? शगुनी जैसे है. अरे Va means Vakbada. And the Susruda, you can remember it as 3 Pudana and 1 Revadi. Only Revadi, not mentioned Revadi in Shishruda Samhita. Okay. So you should remember like this. And the cause of Graha Bada, mainly the Graha Bada Karana is explained as due to Himsa, Veddi and Bali. These are the Karana for the Graha Bada. Himsa, Veddi and Bali. So if Graha Bada is caused due to the Himsa, it is Asadhya. It is not possible to manage it. And if it is caused due to the Reddi, it is Kashta Sadhya. Whereas it is caused due to the belly, it is Suga Sadhya. Okay. Just study this as 1 star important. And the Purva Rupa of Graha, if a child is going to get with this Graha Bada, he may have the symptoms like Jwara and Sadadam Rodana. He is always and also have Jwara. Okay. And the Samanya Chigilsa for all Graha Bada indicated as Parishega, Dubana, and Ashtamangala or Abhayagrida, and Deva Vyabhashraya Chigilsa. So these are the Samanya Chigilsa we are given to all Grahas, mainly Parishega and Dubana, and also Ashtamangala Ghritam and Abhayagrida. Yesterday we have studied this Abhayagrida. I hope you remember its indication. Okay. And also Deva Vyabhashraya Chigilsa is also comes under the Samanya Chigilsa. Next is the Graha Roga Ubakramam. Mainly, what are the Graha Roga which can be managed with Vamana? That is, Vamana Sadhya Graha Rogas are Skanda, Abhasmara, Pidrugraha, and Naigamesha. Okay, so these Graha Badas can be treated with the Vamana. Then in Revadi Graha, both Vamana and Virejana is contraindicated. It's very important. Okay, so in Revadi, both Vamana and Virejana is contraindicated. Okay, mark this as 3 star point. You can write the code as Revadi VV. The VV as initial, that is Vamana Virejana is contraindicated. Okay, not indicated. Don't get confused. In Revadi, both Vamana and Virejana is contraindicated. And in Yoga Ratnagada, instead of Andapudana, he used Gandapudana. The name as Gandapudana. Okay. And also in Kashyapa Samhita, Pundariga is a graha. The name of a graha among 10 grahas. Okay. Pundariga is the name of a graha according to Kashyapa. The Pundariga is the name we have studied in Kushta, isn't it? Pundariga Kushta. It is in Kashyapa, it is explained in graha. Okay. So we have to study the detail of these each graha. What are the treatment that we are given to mitigate this Graha Bada. Okay. The first is Skanda Graham. So, in Ashtanga Sangraha or Vakbadacharya mentioned the symptom as Ega Nayana Sravi, whereas in Sushruta, Ega Nayana Paksha. Yes, note that terms, Ega Nayana Sravi. And the Sushruta also mentions the other lakshanas of Skanda Graha as Shunaksha, Shadaja Gandhika, Gada Mushti Varcha, Alparodi. Okay. And in Ashtanga Sangraha, Haste Ega Paksha, Samrektayo Bayalojana, Nada Kandara, Urda Nirikshana. So please note this point. That is Ega Nayana Sravi. In which Graha Bada this Ega Nayana Sravi or Srava can be seen. Skanda Graha. And also it's very, very important to remember the Gandha of each Graha Bada. So in Skanda Graha, Shadaja Gandha is mainly present. For those who infected with this Skanda Graha, Shadaja Gandha can be seen. Okay. And also Hasta Ega Paksha, there is a weakness in one side, and also present Rekta Lojana. Both eyes get redness. Okay. And also always the baby looks upwards, Urda Nirikshana. So these are the symptoms. It is equal to or similar to the hemiplegic symptoms. So Skandagraha lakshanas can be correlated with the hemiplegic symptoms. Got that point? It can be correlated with the hemiplegic symptoms such as Hastega Paksha and Ega Nayanasravi and Shunaksha, Shadaja Gandiga, Nada Kandara. Okay. Then the treatment advised as it is caused due to Sannipada Stanya Dushti and Nishi Chatvareshu Triratram Snanam. That is, it is advised to bath at night for 3 days. So, Chatvareshu Triratram Snanam is mentioned in Skanda Graha. Okay. And also Parishedana can be given with Vadakna Druma Patrana Kwada. And also Devadaru Siddha Sarpik Shirapana is indicated. And the belly with the Rektani Malyani up to the Kukkuda belly. And Somavalli Indravalyadi Dharana is also indicated. Okay. So in Skandagraha, you have to remember Ega Nayana Sravi and Shadaja Gandha and Samrekta Ubayalojana Hasta Ega Paksha. Okay. So, imagine a baby or a person with the hemiplegic symptoms. So you can get these lakshanas easily. Okay. And also remember the treatment like the bath at night for 3 days. Next is Skanda Abhasmara. The another name for the Skanda Abhasmara is Vishaga. So in Ashtanga or Vakbadacharya mentioned the Vishaga name, whereas in Sushruta, the name is Skanda Abhasmara. So the name itself indicates the Lakshana, that is Abhasmara Lakshana can be seen in this Grahabada. So the Sushruta mentions the Lakshana as Nisapnyo Punarbhavadi Satapnya. That means he lost his consciousness for a minute and regain it suddenly. Okay. Jrimbamana, Fena Vamana, Gatra Vinamana, Vinmutram Srijadi. With and Kara Charanescha Nrityescha Iva. So these are the lakshanas. So mark the points such as Nisapnyo Punarbhavadi Sapnya, Fena Vamana also. Fana Vamana can be seen in Abhasmara, isn't it? And also Kara Charanescha Nrityeva, different type of posture of hands and feet, like Nritta, dance like pattern you can see in Skanda Abhasmara. In Ashtanga Sangraha, the lakshanas are Sapnya Nasho Muhu, Kesha Lunjanam, that is pulling of hair, urdakshi, and shagad mutra pravartanam, sthana swajihva samdamsham, samdamba jwaram. So it is similar to epilepsy. Okay, and the treatment is mainly snana with the chadushpada, and also abhyanga with the sarvagandha taila is indicated, and nivedya with the pakka, apakwa, mamsa, prasanna, rudira, and paya can be given, and dharana with the ananda kukkuda nimba, markadi cha abhi, and the parishega can be given with the vilva, shirisha, golomi, sura, sadi. These are given for parishega, and the grida used for the pana is kagolyadi gridam and shiri vriksha kashayam. So आप याद करेंगे काका, कागा, कौवा को अबस्मार हो गया, कागोल्यादि घृतम and shiri vriksha kashayam. So these are used for the pana in skanda abasmaram. Okay. So we collect the lakshanas with the symptoms of abasmara, nisapnya, phenavamanam, and keshalunchanam. Okay. Next, moving to the other graha, that is shaguni. So the symptoms mentioned in Sushruta Samhita are Srishtanga, that is Shidilanga, Vihanga Gandhi, Baya Chagido, Samsravi Vrina Paripidida, Dahapaga, Svodascha Prajidatanu. And in Ashtanga Sangraha, it's also the Vrana in Jihva Talu Gala Pradesha can be seen. Also, Vaktrapaga, Gudapaga can be seen. And Sadaha Rupaga, Spoda in Sandish, Punaha Punaha Nashyadi. So these are the lakshanas. Okay. So note that point, that is Vihanga Gandhi. The Gandha for the Shaguni Graha Bada is Vihanga Gandhi. Vihanga means a bird. Vihanga Gandhi. So you can recollect this point as, imagine a Vihanga or a bird. And the name Shaguni. The bird's name is Shaguni. When we sees that bird, we got frightened. That is Baya. Baya can be happen because its body get different type of vrana. Body has different type of vrana and spoda. Okay. Especially on Jihva, Talu, Galamim, spoda or vrana hai. Okay. Just imagine a bird. So Vihanga Gandhi, you can get the Gandha, that is Vihanga Gandha, and Baya, we get frightened, that is Baya Hongi. And on the body of this bird, Shaguni, have different type of Rana and Spoda, especially on Jihwa, Talu, Gala. Okay. So these are the lakshanas. And in Kashyapa Samhita, they mention the Stanya which get vitiated due to the Shaguni Grahabada will have the rasa of Kadutikta. It's important. Okay. In Shaguni Grahabada, Stanya rasa is Kadutikta. Stanya is present. Okay. So in Shaguni Grahabada, you can see impetigo-like symptoms. A type of skin disease, that is impetigo-like symptoms can be seen. So it can be correlated with correlated as impetigo. Okay. Next, the treatment given for the Shaguni Graha is Kashaya Rasalmaga Dravya Prayoga. Mainly, all drugs which are Kashaya Rasa can be administered. Okay. And Snana in Ubhavana, that is Nishkude. And Parishejana with Vedasa, Amra, Kabitana, Kwada. So you can remember the Parishejana as the bird always eats like the fruits like Amra and also Vedasa, Kabita, etc. Okay, so Parishejana with Vedasa, Amra, Kabita. And the Nivedya, that is given as Tila Tandulam, Malyam, Haridhalam, Manashila, Karanja. These are given as Nivedya for the Grahabada. Okay. The next is Revadi Graha. It's also very important point. Okay, the synonyms for the Revadi Graha is Vinada, Bahuputriga, Shushkanama, Lamba, Karala. Just remember the synonyms. Okay. And the symptoms explained in Sushruta Samhita are Rekta Asya, Haridamala, Adipandu Deha, Shavova, Jwara Mugapaga, Vedanartham, Karna Nasa Mardanam. In Ashtanga Sangraha, Shava Neelatvam, Purisham Harida Dravam, Bastagandam, Kasa Hidma Akshi Viksheba. So the important point in this context is Bastagandam. So those infected with the Revadi Graha will have Bastagandha. Okay. So you can see the lakshanas like Haridamala. The fecal matter or the motion is in green color. Okay. And Adi Pandu Deha and Shava. The body get either white or Shava in color. And also Karna Nasa Mardanam. Important point. Karna Nasa Mardanam. So the massage is given to Karna and always the baby touches his Karna and Nasa. Okay. So you can correlate this point or the lakshanas with a basta or a goat, which is of white or shava in color. A goat of Revadi is a white or shava in color, and also it passes Harida Mala or Harida Purisha, and he the basta or god that always jwara and some type of mugapaga, and it always touches Karna Nasa. Just correlate like this. Okay, there is no special code for this. You can just correlate it with some imagination. Okay. So in Yoga Ratnagara, the Panga Gandha is explained for Revadi Graha, whereas Ashtanga Sangraha Bastagandha is mentioned. Okay. In Kashyapa Samhita, Nidra Nasha or Adinidra or Mugapaga, Vranodbhava, Egangaga, Pakshavada. These are the lakshanas mentioned in Kashyapa Samhita. And according to Kashyapa, Revadi is considered as important graha. So in Kashyapa Samhita, mainly one graha, that is Revadi, which is of 10 type. Okay. And also mentioned 20 synonyms for Revadi graha. So you don't have to study these 20 synonyms. I'm explaining this as Revadi, Varuni, Brahmi, Kumari, Bahuputriga, Shushka, Mughamandiga, etc. Other 20 synonyms for the Revadi Graha. Okay. So just remember the number of synonyms for Revadi Graha in Kashyapa Samhita, and also the type, that is 10. Okay, what the point? Next, the treatment given for the Revadi Graha is Pradeha with Kulathadi and Snana, the Nadi Dvaya Sangame. Snana should be given for both mother and baby at the point where two Nadi river get joined. Okay. And the Sejana with the Ashwagandhadi Kashaya Sejana is mentioned. And the Raksha Mandra for the Revadi Graha is Revadi Puja should be done in Shashti. And Nana Vastradhara Devi Chitra Malyanu Lebana. This quote is very important. So, Nana Vastradhara Devi Chitra Malyanu Lebana. It is the Raksha Mandra mentioned in Revadi Graha. Okay. This may be asked in the examination with this quote. Nana Vastradhara Devi Chitra Malyanu Lebana. Okay. Next is Shushka Revadi. So it is mentioned only in Ashtanga Sangraha. The lakshanas are sarvanga samshaya. The name itself shows the lakshanas. Shushka, that means sarvanga samshaya, emaciation. And swaradainyam, nana varna purishattam, gridra gandham, note that point, gridra gandham, udara grandayaha sida, dirgha kalanubandhaha. Okay. So the main lakshanas, that is sarvanga shaya. Sarvanga shaya can be seen. And gridra gandham, that means the smell of the vulture, gridra, sea, like gridra. Okay. So in Shushka Revadi, Gridra Gandha is present, and in Udara, in the abdomen, different type of lumps can be seen, and it is Dirgha Kalanubandhana. That is, it is chronic in nature. Okay. So the treatment adopted is similar to that of Skanda Graha. So the code is Shushka Revadi. You can write as Shushka Gridra. Shushka Gridra means the Gridra Gandha can be seen in Shushka Revadi. Okay. And next is Pudana. The synonyms of Pudana Graha is Malaja, Kaunji, Pavani, Vishwadevi. Okay. So you should study the synonyms for the Pudana, that is of 2-star important. Please note the code as Vishwadevi Pudana is called as Komala by Pavanan. So just imagine the Vishwadevi named Pudana, Vishwadevi Pudana is called as Komala. Komala, while decoding, Ko for K O for Kaunji and Komala, Mala for Malaja, called as Komala by Pavani. Okay, just remember it is important. The synonym of Pudana is important. Okay. Next is the Lakshanas of Pudana Graha. That is Trastanga, Swabadi Sugam Diva va Ratro. That means there is no sleep in both day and night. Okay. Binna Vit Srijadi Kaga Tulya Gandhi. Okay. So in Pudana Graha, the Gandha is Kaga Tulya. Okay. And also there is no sleep in both day and night. Also remember the Binna Vit. Okay. And in Ashtanga Sangraha, Ratro Prajagara, Vami, Kamba, Pibasa Motra Nigraham, Strasta Hristanga Romattam, Hidma Admana Shagradbeda. So mainly the symptoms of Pudana. Pudana is Shagradbeda. Pudana have the main symptoms of Shagradbeda and Kamba, and also Kaga Tulya Gandhi. Kaga Pudana. You can remember as Kaga Pudana, Kaga Tulya Gandhi. And Ratro Prajagana. Pudana have no sleep. Okay. Ratro Prajagana. And here also the Pudana Stanya Rasa. We have learned that in Kashyapa Samhita, it also explains that Stanya Rasa, which get vitiated by the Pudana Graha Vada, is of Sadhu and Kadu in Rasa. Okay. Remember that Sadhu, Kadu is the Rasa for Pudana Graha Vada. Okay. And the treatment is given as Parishega with Kaboda Valkadi and Snana with Uchishteshta Nabi Shegena, and Daksha Mandra is Malina Ambara Samvida, Malina Ruksha Murtacha. Okay. So in Pudana, you have to study the Stanya Rasa and also the symptoms like Shagradbeda, Rato Prajagara, and Kagatulya Gandhi. These are of 3-star important. Okay. And next is Andha Pudana, otherwise known as Gandha Pudana in Yoga Ratnagara. And the lakshanas are stanadvishi, durvrana, amlagandhi, shadadam adashai, adisara, kasa, hika, jara, and shardi. In Ashtanga Sangraha, the lakshanas are alpanidrada, angashosha, daurgandhya, malsya amlagandha, swara tikshnada, hidma udvega, drishti sada, adikandu, and podagi shunada. Okay, so mark this amlagandhi or malsya amlagandha is of 3-star important, and also sadadam adashai, and always sleep down, and drishti sada, difficulty in vision. Okay, and swara tikshnada. So you should remember lady of Andapudana, that blind lady. Okay, Andapudana, and she is going to prepare a fish curry, that is malsya, with amla substances. Okay, sour substances, that is fish curry with the amla substances, malsya amla gandha. And the fish curry is of tikshna, it is very spicy. Tikshna swara. Okay, tikshna, very spicy. And after consuming that, the person who consumed that fish curry got drishti sada, that is decreased vision. Okay, got that point? The context of a blind lady who is going to prepare a fish curry is the used for the Andapudana. Okay, the code used for Andapudana. So the treatment is avasejana, which can be given with a tiktaga druma patranam kashayam, and also dubana with kukuda purisha, kesha charma, sarpatvaja, and belly with pakkam evam appakkamamsam. And the Raksha Mandram used here is Karala Pingala Munda Kashaya Ambara Vasini. Okay. So according to Kashyapa Samhita, here we can adopt Akshiroga treatment, and mainly Bhikshu Sangadi, that means old clothes of the Buddha sannyasi, can be used as duba. Okay, so you can remember it as always the sannyasi or a bhikshu is going to bhikshadana as blind, acting like a blind. Okay, Andapudana. To get that point, Andapudana and bhikshu, you can connect like this. Okay. So it is very important. Bhikshu Sangadi. The old clothes of Buddha sannyasi can be used as duba in which graha? In Andapudana. Okay. Next is Shida Pudana. Here also the symptoms of Brisham Udvangino, Andhra Kuja, Brisham Adisaryade, Visrango, Samlina Sobidi, that means sleep on the bed only, and Brisha Adivebade. And in Ashtanga Sangraha, the Lakshanas are Kamba, Rodana, Tiryag Ishanam, Vasavat Visragandam, Pashvasya Egasya Shidattam, Ushnattam Abarasya cha. So it's very important. The point you should remember that Samlina Sobidi, that is he got sleep only when he get into the bed, and also Brisha Adivebanam, and the Gandha is Vasavat Visragandam. So Shida Pudana is Vasavat Visragandam can be seen, and also Parshasya Egasya Shidattam. The one part of the body is of Shida, and other part is Ushna. Okay. So note these points. Okay. So these symptoms can be related similar to the diarrhea. Okay, diarrhea symptoms can be seen in Shida Pudana. So the treatment we adopted is Parishega with Kabitta Suvaham Bimbi. The Parishega can be given. And Dubana with the Gridra Ulluga Purisha. And the Raksha Mantra is Mudgodanashana Devi Surashonida Paini. Okay, just now read these points. Okay. Next graha, that is Mugamandiga or Vaktramandiga. The lakshanas of Mugamandiga is given as Mlana Anga, Surujira Pani Pada Vaktro, Bahwashi. That means who takes increased quantity of food. Kalusha Sira Vritta Udara, Mutra Tulya Gandham. So in Mugamandiga, Mutra Tulya Gandham can be seen. And that according to Ashtanga Sangraha, Pani Pada Asya Ramaniyada. Even though it is affected with the Graha Bada, the baby's Pani Pada and Muga is of very beautiful in nature without any difficulty or any deformity will not be present in Pani, Pada and Asya. Okay. And he also have Jora, Arojaga and Gomutra Samagandham. Important. Okay. 2-star important. Gomutra Samagandham. So, in Mukhamandiga, Gomutra Samagandha can be seen. Okay. So mainly we adopted Vada Shamana treatment here and also Parishedana with the Kabitta Villo Tarkari and Snana with the Goshta Madhya. That is, Snana should be done in Goshala and Duma with the Vaja Sarjarasadi. The Reksha Mantra is Alangrida Rubavadi Subhaga Kamarubini. Okay. So next graha, that is Naigamesha, it's very important. Otherwise known as Meshakya. Okay. So according to Sushruta, the symptoms are Fena Vamanam, Nisapnyo Bhavadi, Sadadam Jaraha, Madhye Vinamede, Urda Ikshanam, and Vasagandha. Naigamesha, Vasagandha. Okay. Here also you can imagine a goat, Naigamesha, with the Vasagandha. And always look upwards, Urda Ikshanam. And also Fena, this comes from his mouth. And Pani Pada Spandanam, Fena Vamanam, Mushti Bandham, Swaradainyam, Oshtadamsham, Bastagandham, Urda Niriksha Hasanam, Ega Netra Shofa. So mark that point, that is Ega Netra Shofa and Bastagandha, Urda Niriksha Hasanam in Naigamesha Graham. Okay. So Nagamesha, Basta Gandham. You just imagine a goat. Okay. And also Vasa Gandha can be present. According to Sushruta, Vasa is the Gandha present in Nagamesha Graha. In Vagbada, Basta Gandha is present. Okay. So these symptoms can be correlated with that of meningitis. Nagamesha Graha Vada can be correlated with the meningitis. So the treatment is given with Parishega, that is Villu Agni Mandadi Parishegam, and the Snana with the Vada Vrikshasya Moolam in Shashti, and the Abhyanga with the Priyangwadi Tailam, and Dubana can be done with Markada, Ullugadi, and Siddharthaka Vajati. Dubana can be given. And the Raksha Mantra is Ajnana Chalakshi, Bru Kamarubi Mahashaya. Okay. And next is Swagraham. Swagraham. So it is explained only in Ashtanga Sangraha, and the symptoms are Bahirayamam, Kandakujanam, Jihvadesha, Kambo, Hrishida, Hrishida Romatam, Vitgandham, and Kroshanam, Shwanavat. Shwanavat Kroshanam, barking like a dog. Shwa. So you can correlate this Shwagraha as a dog who barks. That is Kroshanam Shwanavat. Shwagraham, Kroshanam Shwanavat. Shwa means dog. Okay. And also Vidgandham. Okay. just correlated with that of dog. Then next, the treatment is Shadavari, Sharivadi, Siddha Tailam should be given as the treatment. Okay. And next, the graha is Pidra Graha. It's also mentioned in Ashtanga Sangraha. That is, the Lakshanas are Roma Harsham, Muhurtrasam, Sahasarodhanam, Mushtibandham, Angeshu Aksheba Viksheba, and Shavagandha. Okay. So in Pidra Graha, Shavagandha is present. Okay. And the treatment is Shira Vrikshamula Snanam. So you should given the Shira Vrikshamula Snanam in Pidra Graha. So mainly while studying this Graha, you should remember the Gandha of each Graha and specific symptom that I have mentioned now. You should remember that only. Okay. Then the Sadhya Graha Chikitsa. Commonly, Abhyanga can be given to all Graha Bada with the Purana Sarpi. Okay. And then after the Abhyanga with the Purana Sarpi, the Aushadha Toya Snana should be done. And after the Snana, Dubana is indicated. So mainly these are the common treatment procedures for each Graha. First, the Abhyanga should be done with the Purana Sarpi, then Aushadha Toya Snanam, thereafter the Dubana. Dubana is very, very important procedure mentioned in Graha Bada Chikitsa. Okay. So there are different type of dubas. First one, that is Pudi Dashangadi Duba, which indicated as Sarvagraha Vimoksham. So in Sarvagraha Vimoksha, Pudi Dashangadi Dubam is indicated. It's important. Two star important. Okay. The next is Sarshaba Nimbadi Dubam and Goshringadi Dubam. That should be done bhavana with the Basta Mutra. Okay, Goshringadi Dubam. Bhavana is in Basta Mutra and it is indicated in Sarva Bhudeshu and also Vishamajara. Okay, so the Goshringadi Duba is indicated in Vishamajara and also in Sarva Bhudeshu. Okay, and after Dubana, we are advised to give the Anandadi Grida, Charibadi Grida, and Asnadi Grida. Okay. So what are the Grida can be given after Dubana? Anandadi, Charibadi, and Asnadi Grida. Okay. And also Pudi Karanjadi Toyam is indicated. So it's mainly indicated Ratro Balanam Snabanam Shiva. Okay. You should study that quote Ratro Balanam Snabanam Shiva. So the child should be given a snana with the Pudi Karanjadi Toyam. So the common treatment procedure is first give Abhyanga, then Snana, then Dubana. Different type of Dubana. In this Pudi Dashanga Duba is very important, which is Sarvagraha Vimoksha. And also after this Dubana, Anandadi Grida, Sharibadi Grida, and Rasnadi Grida can be given. And then the Pudi Karanjadi Toyam can be used for Ratro Balanam Snabanam Shivam. Okay. Then Asadhya Graha Lakshanam. So what are the symptoms produced in case of Asadhya Graha Lakshanam? The first part of this Graha, we have seen that due to the Himsa, which the Graha Bada, which is caused due to the Himsa Kriya, is Asadhya. Okay. So the Lakshanas are Udare Grandaya Vritta. There may be some sort of lumps present on the abdomen. Nana Varna Shagrat, different type of different colored motion may be present. Jihva Madhya Nimnada and Talu Shyavada. These are the Asadhya Graha Lakshana. And also Sarva Margam Rektam Pravartade. If the bleeding is present from all roots, all openings, it is Asadhya. Okay. Sarvamargam rektam pravartade. It is mainly indicated as asadhya lekshan of graha. Okay. So we have completed the main portions of the Kaumara Bhritya. So the last portion, that is graha chigilsa, graha bada. Okay. So now today we have discussed about different type of formulation. You have to study the rajanyadi churnam and also sthiradi ghritam, vachadi ghritam, and also hema prasham, 4 type of hema prasham, and saraswata ghritam and brahmi ghritam. Okay, these are the main formulation. Also Bala Chadurbhadraga ghritam. The ingredients and its anupana, you should remember that. And lakshadi tailam is important. And Balagraha is an important portion of the Kaumara Bhritya. You should study the type with this code. Okay. And different type and its classification according to Linga Beda. The name mentioned by each acharyas, that is Vakbada and Sushruta, mention different names. Okay. So you should remember what are the Purusha Grahas according to Vakpadacharya and according to Sushrudacharya. So code, you should study the code in detail. Okay. And we have discussed the Samanya Chigilsa of the Graha Bada. And in the Ayurvedic Graha, Vamana and Virajana is contraindicated. Okay. And the Pundariga is the name of Graha mentioned in Kashyapa. So we have seen the important lakshanas in each Graha. So in Skanda Graha, Shadda Gandham is present and Ega Nayanasrava is present, and you can correlate it as hemiplegic person. Okay, and Skanda Abhasmara, the name itself indicate the Abhasmara lakshanas, Nisapnya, Fenavamana, and also Keshalunjanam, Shagadmutra Pravartanam. Okay, and next is Shaguni Graha, correlated it as a Vihanga. Vihanga means a bird which name is Shaguni, and on the body of that bird, different type of rana and spoda present, and we get frightened by them. Okay, and the rana and spodas are present on jihva, talu, and gala. And also study the stanya rasa due to Shaguni Grahabada, and study the synonyms and the ganda due to the ganda present in Revadi Graha is Basta Ganda. Okay. And Kashyapa mentioned 10 type and 20 synonyms for Revadi Graha. Also the Shushka Revadi, you have to remember the Gridra Gandham, Shushka Gridra. Okay, Shushka Gridra. And Pudana, the synonyms of Pudana is important. And Kaga Pudana. Kaga Pudana means Kaga Tulya Gandham. And Pudana has no sleep. Ratro Prajagaram. And also remember Andapudana in the context of a blind woman who makes a fish curry. Okay. And the Bhikshu Samgadi is also important in case of Andapudana. And Vistragandha is present in Shidapudana. And in Mughamandiga, Gomutra Samagandham or Mutra Tulyagandham is present. And Naigamesha Graha is important. And Vastagandha or Vasagandha is present. And Naiganetra Shofam is present in Naigamesham. Okay, the Shwagraha can be related as a dog, and Vidgandha is present. And Pidda, Shavagandha is present for Pidragraha. Okay. So these are the important things, and we have completed the main portions of Kaumara Bhritya, and now we are moving to the studying the Kashyapa Samhita. It's a non-detailed portion, so you have to study only the points. Okay, don't want to study the all and each and every points in Kashyapa Samhita. It's not important. So we have chart with the Moolanama. We have discussed in the Kaumara Bhritya. So the Moolanama of Kashyapa Samhita is Vriddha Jivaga Tantram, and the Paryaya is Kaumara Bhrityam and Vilupta Tantram. We have learned in the first class. And who is the Ubadeshta of the Kashyapa Samhita? Mariji Kashyapa. And the Tantra Karta, the author is Vriddha Jivaga. And the Pradya Samskrata is Valsya. Rakshakarta is Anayasa Yaksha. And the Aduniga Sambadak, the modern commentary by Nepal Rajaguru and Hema Raja Sharma. So please go through these points that we have studied in the first class. Okay. And in Kashyapa Samhita, Gilastan mein total 18 adhyay, 18 chapters, and we got only 23 chapters in the Gilastana. So in Kashyapa Samhita, total 200 chapters are present. Okay. So I am only explain the important points. Then the Mahatma of the Kaumara Bhritya is explained in Kashyapa Samhita, because Kaumara Bhrityam Ashtanam Tandranam Adhyam Uchyate. So in first class we have studied the order of the Acharyas explains the Kaumara Bhritya in different position. So Kashyapa Samhita mentioned first position. Okay. Vagbada mentions in second position. Sushruta mentioned in fifth position, Charaga in sixth position. Okay. And next is Lehana Adhyaya. We have learned yesterday the Lehana Adhyaya in 18th chapter. I have given a code to remember that. And here 3 type of Prakriti is mentioned. That is Vada, Pitta and Shleshma Prakriti. And the Aushadha Matra for the baby is Vidanga False Amalagtak. So we have learned that in the discussion of Matra of the Aushadha Matra ke context mein we have discussed here. And Sugam Dukkam Hi Balanam Drishyade Lehanashrayam. Okay, that is an important quotation. And we have studied the indications and contraindications of Lehana. Yesterday we have learned these are. And Varcha Karma na Kurvandi Bala Yecha Trahyat Param. जो 3 दिन तक मल त्याग नहीं करता है इसके लिए लेहन योग्य है. So it's very important. Okay. And next is in Adhyayam 19, Shirotpatidhyayam. So here we have just studied the Graha Dushida Stanyika election. Okay. So in Pudana Graha, the Stanya resides with Madhura and Kadu. And in Shaguni Graha, it is Kadutikta. And in Sannipadaja, it is Skanda and Shashti Graha. And thus Samshodhanat Param Nityam Datri Prashastyade. Okay. So Pudana Graha ke liye the code is MK. MK Pudana. That is Madhura and Kadu. And Shaguni is KT. Just remember like this. Okay, KT Shaguni. So the Dasa of the Stanya and Graha Bada is important. Okay. It's only mentioned in Kashyapa Samhita. Okay. So in the Stanya part, we have learned the Stanya Vardhaga Dravyas, isn't it? So here also Kashyapa mentioned the Stanya Vardhaga Dravya as Levana and Sidu Rehida Madhyam. So Sidu is contraindicated in Stanya Vardhaga. Okay. And the Siddharthaga, except the Siddharthaga, other Shagas can be used. And also Varaha Mahisha Mamsam is not mentioned to increase the Stanya. Okay. And Rasona Palandu is also mentioned to increase the Stanya. Please note that one. Rasona and Palandu is mentioned as Stanya Vardaka Dravya. Okay. And also the Shuddha Stanya Lakshana, that is which causes Bala and Ayush. For both baby and mother is known as Shuddha Stanya. Avyahada Bala Ayurarogi Vardade Sugam. Okay. And also Stanakilaki Varnan is done in this chapter. Okay. And the 20th chapter is Danda Janma Adhyayam. We have discussed already about that. And in 21 chapter, the Karna Vedanavastha, the Shishya Pramattam. At the time of Karna Vedana, the baby is in the condition Harshana, condition of Harshana. Okay. And the Karna Vedana Ubayogam. What is the purpose of Karna Vedana? That is Dharmartha Kama Siddhi. To get the Dharma Artha Kama, the Karna Vedana should be done. Okay, and also the Uddesha is Grahabada Reksha and Abhushanartham as an ornament and also to protect from Grahabada. So note these 3 points. Okay. Next is Snehadhyayam. Here, 2 type of Sneha yonis are mentioned, that is Tavara and Jangama. And Ghrita, Taila, Vasa, Majja. Purvam Varo, Anyebhyaha. So Gogrida is mentioned as Shrestha among the Chadurvida Vigalpa of the Sneha. Okay. And because the Gogrida is Mukhya Grideshu Gavyam Samskarat Sarva Satmyascha, it is considered as Shrestha. And also different type of Sneha and its Anupana is mentioned. For Vasa Majja, Manda is Anupana. For Taila, the Yusha is taken as Anupana. For Ghrita, Ushna Jala is taken as Anupana. Okay. Whereas the Ushnodaka is avoided or the contraindicated in दूध दही मधु युक्त द्रव्य के साथ निषेध. Okay, it should not be used with this. Okay. And there are 20 type of Sneha Pravijaranas are mentioned in Kashyapa Samhita. 20 type of Sneha Pravijarana. So these portions that we will learn in next subject, that is in Panchakarma. Okay. We will study in detail. And the other chapter, that is Sweda Adhyayam. Mainly 3 types of Sweda, Mridu, Madhya and Avastika Sweda. Mridu Sweda should be done on Vrishna, Hridaya and Netra. It's important. And the Madhyama Sweda, middle, a moderate amount of heat should be given on the areas of Shefa, Vamshana and Sandhi. Okay. And here also Kashyapa mentions Ashtavida Sweda. It's important. Marcus, according to Kashyapa, Ashtavida Sweda is mentioned. Janma Prabhudi Palanam Swedam Ashtavidam Vishak. Okay. So Ashtavida Swed में Padaswed का वर्णन नहीं किया है. And okay. Whereas the Padaswed का वर्णन शोधन काल में शूल शमनार्थम. So the Padasweda, the Sweda should be done with the cloth. Should be it is indicated to mitigate the pain. Okay, Shula Shamanartham. And it can be given to the baby up to 6 years. 6 varsh tak prayog. Padaswed 6 varsh tak. Whereas Hastaswed, the heat given with the hand. Hastaswed Swed can be given 4 months. That is 4 months. Up to the 4 month, the baby can be given with the Hastasweda. 6 years, up to 6 years, Padasweda can be given. Right? Okay. So different type of ajirnas are mentioned in Kashyapa Samhita, that is Amajirnam, Vidaktajirnam, Shleshmajirnam, Dasasheshajirnam. Okay. तो काश्यप ने विष्टब्द अजीर्ण के जगह श्लेष्मा अजीर्ण बताया है. Okay. Vishtapta Ajurn is mentioned in other acharyas, whereas in Kashyapa, instead of Vishtapta, Shleshma Ajurn mentioned किया है. Okay. And the 25th chapter, that is Vedana Adhyayam. We have discussed yesterday the different type of in the last class we have discussed the symptoms or the signs and symptoms produced by the baby. Okay. And also in 24th chapter, that is Upakalpaniya Adhyayam. इस अध्याय में वामन विरेचन उपद्रव शांति के उपाय है. Totally 11 days of samsarjana krama is mentioned by Kashyapa. Note that days. 11 days of samsarjana karma is indicated by Kashyapa. Okay. So this Svedana mentioned this portion. This part is very important. Padasveda and Hastasveda is very important. It's always asked. So you can write a quote. Imagine a cricketer like Virat Kohli or anyone is hits 6. So the audience will give 1 minute. Okay. So audience will show a flag which is made of cloth, isn't it? So Padasved up to 6. When he hits a 6, the audience show a flag made of cloth. Okay. And if he hits 4, then they will clap. So hasta use karte. Okay. This is a small code. You can use this or you without any code. If you have a confidence to remember this, just go like this. Okay. And in 26th chapter, the Chigilsa Chadushpad are described. You know that Bishak, Beshajam, Adura, and Paricharaga is known as Chadushpada of the Chigilsa. Okay. And also, the Vadaja Rogas are 18 number, Pittaja is 14 number, Kabajar 20 number, and Chigilsa. For Vada, Anuvasana is the main treatment. Pitta, Virejana is the main treatment. For Kaba, Vamana is the main treatment. So the Acharyas mentioned that for Vada, Vasti is given as general treatment. So according to Kashyapa Acharya, he specifically mentions the Anuvasana as the main treatment for Vada. Okay. And also, according to Kashyapa, Bishak is Shreshtatamam in Chadushpada. Okay. And according to Jivaga, Adura is Shreshta. We have to note these points. Okay. Don't want to study these in detail. Don't waste your time. You have to study only points. Okay. So according to Kashyapa, 8 type of jaras are mentioned. And he also gives the Shuddha Sattva Samanya Lakshana. Okay. And also Lakshana Adhyaya. That means बालगों में होने वाला शुभ तथा अशुभ लक्षणों का वर्णन इस अध्याय में किया है. Okay. Example is जैसे मुख वैसा भाव होता है, जैसे चक्षु वैसा मन, जैसा स्वर वैसा सार, जैसे रूप वैसे गुण. Okay. These are the Lakshana explained in Lakshana Adhyaya. Then the Lakshana of Raja by observing the nega lakshana. For Raja, the nega may be in Snigdha, Tanush, Lakshana and Tamra Varna. The person who have increased lifespan may have Rega Yukta Tada Dirgha Nega. And the Yoni Lakshana, and it's Agar and Hedu. For Standanolpati, the Shagadagar is the shape of the yoni. So this type of shape and its Hedu we will discuss in Prasudi part. Okay. So the important is Shagadagar yoni, which is the Hedu, Standanolpati Hedu. Okay. And Kashyapa mentioned 18 type of Manasa Prakriti, whereas 16 type are mentioned in Charanga Samhita. Okay. And also in Vimanasthana, Shishyo Karnaya Jayavashtivanam Vimanam, and the next chapter that is Shishyoba Kramaniya Madhyayam, and also Shishika Ubanayan ki Varnan kiya hai. And the qualities of a Shishya is that Shanti, Daksha, Dakshinyam, Anukrityam, Shaucham, Pule. Okay, these are the discussed it in. Okay. And Kaumarabhati ki Mahat. We have discussed Kaumarabhatya Ashtanam Tandranam Adimucha. This is the importance of Kaumarabhatya that I explained in Kashyapa Samhita. And the next point is important, that is Doshomim Devada Kashray. So in Vada Dosha, which is of Maruda and Agasha Ashraya, and in Pitta, Agni and Aditya, and in Kaba, Soma and Varuna are present. Okay. And next is Garbhava Kranti Shariram Adhyayam. There are 6 type of Garbha Vruddhigara Bhavas are explained, and these are the things that originated from Madraja Bhava, Pidraja Bhava, Atmaja and Satmaja. Don't worry, we will go into the detailed study while studying the these portions. Okay. And the Avayava Ulpatti, the mainly 4 Avayava Ulpatti are explained in Kashyapa Samhita. That is from the Shonida, Hridaya Utpatti, and from Hridaya, Yagrid is originated, and from Yagrid, Pliha is originated, from Pliha, Fufuksa, a lungs is originated. So just study this from Shonida, Hridaya, and Hridaya say Yagrid, from Yagrid, Pliha, from Pliha, Fufums. Okay. And also mentioned 7 type of Ashya. Specifically mentioned Krimi Ashya. The Krimi Ashya is mainly mentioned in Kashyapa Samhita. Okay. The number of Ashya is 7. And for females, 8 Ashya present. The 8th Ashya is Garbhashya. Okay. And in Jadi Sutriya Shariradhyayam, Shukra Purnatam, the production of sperm is completed in Shodasha Varsha, that is 16th year. And in order to get the male child, पुत्र के लिए Manda is taken and Putri ke liye Yavagu is taken. Okay. So these are the points, and we have to discuss furthermore points in Kashyapa Samhita. And also in coming class, that is the next Thursday, we have to study the modern portion of the pediatrics, modern portion of Kaumara Bhatya, and also the remaining parts in Kashyapa Samhita. Okay, so major portion of the Kaumara Bhatya is completed in today's section. Hope you have understand that. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime, and study well. Okay, this is a simple subject. Kaumara Bhatya is a simple subject, and we will learn the further difficult subject in coming sessions. Okay.